All right.
So here we go.
And I'm going to start that
I assume this will work. Oh, no, lights are flashing.
Okay.
Effing lights. The lights. The effing lights.
When the lights are flashing, that means you got to pull over, right?
Yeah, I'm going to pull. What the fuck was that?
That's my DVD finishing compiling. Yeah, that was me. I'm compiling a DVD.
Okay.
I now have a video TS folder.
Now what's a password for a keyboard I don't even have? That's what it wants.
Password for the
keyboard I just moved because why would you have a password?
Your keyboard has a password?
We're on, right? We're live.
Maybe?
Are we live?
I don't know. I'm alive.
Let's pretend
we are.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Vamp is so getting a call.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Welcome, human. I am ready for you.
We show onboard computer synchronization.
Roger that.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Let's rock! Oh, you're going straight to hell for that one.
That's the fact, Jack!
Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
Is this moron number one? Put moron number two on the phone.
I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you, I make you laugh. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
Yeah, I know that, dude.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Sure. A monkey's might fly out of my butt.
Uh-oh, my heart just stopped. Ah, there it goes.
Wow. Don't even care. Not even mad.
Here's the thing.
Play your shit, my man. Play your shit.
Dude's been having a bad day. And just as the opening theme tune was starting, I was thinking, oh my god, I'm about to torture Dune. Let me quick grab like a Gap Band 45. Oh wait, I can't find my 45 adapter. Oh well.
Oh well. You know what? It would have sounded. You know what? You could have taken that 45 and just put it hard against the one side of the alignment thing and let it go, and I wouldn't even have cared. Gap Band. I don't even know what that means. By the way, if anybody gives a shit, it's Sunday, sometime in fucking December. I think it's 2018. Did I say that? Did I just blow the F-bomb out 5 seconds into the show?
Dune, this is the day you get to light the pink candle.
Oh, I'm going to light something all right.
You get to light the pink candle.
I don't even... Where do we start? Where do we start?
Well, step one.
Oh.
Do you know what step one is?
Step one, get pissed. Oh, wait, what's that? You cut a hole in the box. That's right.
Step one,
yes.
Cut a hole in the box.
That's right. I like that.
You know what? I think we have to wait for next year's T-shirt
to
find out what
step
two is.
There's gonna be a dick in a box here in a little bit. I'm telling you. Hey, Little Punk, how you doing? I am sorry. Little Punk's the nicest person ever. Walks into the room, and the first thing they hear is, "I'm going to put my dick in a box." That's not. I apologize. Totally apologize.
Is step one? You cut a hole in the box.
I got to look up here.
Step
Johnny's
two?
up there, so there we go. God bless. 2 weeks out of town. Great show when we left. Had a good show. The last show a couple of weeks ago.
Now, by your request,
I was all happy. Oh, I love it. That's great.
That's Dude's computer right now.
Yeah, that's my computer right now. Well, I tell you what. Let's just start from the beginning here, because why not? So
Dune bought a computer.
Here's the deal. I had 2 iMacs that I used for my broadcast. that actually, and then I have a PC that actually does the video stuff and whatnot, what you're seeing me on. My iMac that I used was a 2011. It's kind of old, kind of dated. Got to the point where they weren't going to update it anymore. They wouldn't, no more software updates were going to happen. And, it's time for a new computer. And I make the decision, do I get PC? Do I go back to Mac? What do I do? I finally decided, with some help, bam, that I'm so dropping this in his lap, by the way. Absolutely going to drop this in his lap. I know you don't care. I
have things to blame on him too.
Yeah. So I get Apple Mac Mini, the brand new one, got it. I get one that's all nice. I'm all duded out. All I got to do is put some memory in it, which I haven't done yet. Thank God I did not break into this thing. I almost went ahead and took it apart and put the memory in. I am so glad I didn't do it. I did not do it. So anyway, I hook it up as is, plug it in. I brought a new monitor. I plug it in, and it kind of worked for a little while. And it would just randomly, the screen would go black and come back and go. And I was like, what the? And I realized it's the HDMI input on the Mac Mini itself that is bad.
Output.
So output, sorry. So I multiple cables, different monitors, same thing. Same exact thing. And there's no rhyme or reason. It'll just all of a sudden decide, I'm not working anymore. So it may even be the video display inside. Who knows? I have no idea. The thing is, though, I paid way too much money for it not to work. And so now, 10 minutes before the show, I can't get Johnny on him because, the damn Mac thing's not working. And then as the show is starting, it pops up and decides to come to life for some reason. I don't know. Not to mention, I also spent a bunch of money on an audio interface. I got a 4-in, 4-out audio interface that I talked to Johnny about, blaming this on him, but no, actually, and it works. It's awesome. It is absolutely, the sound quality is absolutely.
I'll take credit for that. Awesome. Awesome. My recommendation was
it's
awesome.
Awesome. The problem, herein lies the issue. It is, I don't have to run filters in it. I'm running, it's clean. It's not noisy. Clean. It really sounds freaking good.
It's trustworthy.
Here's the problem. Macs, the audio interfaces, Macs don't need drivers for them. You just plug them in. They're supposed to work. Well,
that's what I've been told about Macs.
Here's the problem. It works, but I can't figure out. I figured out by digging around how to separate, because it's a 4-channel, 4-in, 4-out. I figured out how to separate the two output channels. The two output channels. I was able to make that happen, so I could get 2 stereo outputs coming out. Because I wanted to replace 2 sound cards with this thing, and makes sense. So I did that, and got that to work. But I can't get the inputs to separate. They stay hooked. So they're like a unified 4 stereo. I'm
4-channel.
4-channel. Yes, I can't. I'm looking. I can't find it. It's just driving me up the frickin' wall. So at the last minute, I had to scramble around to put an old sound card back together. I plug it into my Mac Mini, and all I can think of is this new version of the OS that's on the Macs now is not compatible with Team Talk. I can get Skype to work just fine. Team Talk will not work. So now I have my old iMac over to my right that I've moved over there, and I had to scramble. So I had to plug the sound card in that one, run. So I spent all this time cleaning up wires. First world problems. I know you feel sorry for me, and everything looked beautiful. And now it's just shit looks like a tornado hit this place. It is just absolutely horrible. So I got wires running around the back. How Johnny and I are actually able to communicate, I have no idea, but it's working somehow.
Oh, well, so, I'm blinking at the camera. That's my,
that works.
But, so,
God.
what? This is
and I'm not even scratching the surface. That's the bad part about it. I'm not even scratching the surface.
I figured out what happened. I figured out what happened. This is kind of my fault. Apparently the universe has rejected my attempt to kill the amateur hour and has brought it back in the form of your show.
I think, you know what, okay. I'm going to go with that.
This sounds like
I'm
the
gonna go with
opening
that.
of one of my shows. Except it's usually me giving the rant.
The funny thing is, Johnny's going to let everything on the PC. Oh, it's working great. I can.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what
I can say that one. I can say, hey, my Mac is the greatest ever.
No.
And I can do this.
No.
That part works.
No. Hell
Yes.
no. I refuse. No.
And see, that's something else too. I don't have my my soundboard set up because I didn't have time to do that. I spent all day yesterday trying to get what do I have? What do I have ready? I guess if I want to do some here, I can. That doesn't even play. Isn't that sweet?
So you don't even. I bet you don't even got a turkey.
So if I want to play this,
you are tuned into the 5-Hit with Doom.
I can play this all day long.
FM.
You know, hey, I can that I can do.
Okay.
I can do Reggie Ray.
Here on Heat FM. Come hang out with us on Facebook. Facebook.com/Heat FM.
I can broadcast all over the planet
at 192K.
I can do that.
This is Heat FM.
That I can do. Anything else? No.
You can do that.
I can't do.
So you can't mow the lawn.
No, I cannot mow the lawn.
Okay.
I can't go. I can't go bowling.
No bowling.
Johnny wasn't ready for that. There, thank you. I cannot go bowling.
No. I was ready to talk about your neighbors.
Oh, they can still do that. Oh yeah, that can happen. Actually, lately it hasn't been that as much as it's been the. It's been that. That's what it's been.
Oh, the.
Yes, that's what it's been. That is exactly
the bad techno.
That's what it's been.
This song is actually labeled bad techno.
Death wish.
There we go. You know, I got that. Oh, the Skype's already on. There we go. I have no idea. Is anybody even watching? Is there anybody out there? I have no idea.
I hope so. I hope so. Jay Booger, please write in.
The people from Heat that are usually watching me this week on iVlog, there's usually 4 or 5. Not here. Gone. They've abandoned me. And this monitor is so huge. I got a really big monitor because I thought, hey, that'd be great. I get this big monitor and all this cool stuff. But I have to turn I was going to say I have to turn the volume down on my monitor. I have to turn the brightness down. I'm afraid to touch anything because if I do it's really going to go dim. Is what's going to happen. Custodial staff.
The custodial staff points out that nobody's here, not even him.
Hey, as long as you're here, are you a mod, by the way, Mr. Custodial Staff? Can we trust him? Do we even know who he is, other than the guy who has butt crack? Do we know that? I mean,
well, I
can we say that? Can you say butt crack on the air? I think we can.
I know that he likes Katamari, and I know that he's not Addy. If that's the requirements for being a mod, I really don't know anything else about him.
I like that.
He's not Addy.
He's not Addy. I'm going to get that shirt. Hey, by the way, John, speaking of shirts, John, did you even see this? Did you notice when I came in? Hey, did you see that? Isn't that great? I got the Hey shirt. Yeah, not that anybody. I had so many plans. I wanted to get that. I wanted to get those sound effects so I could play them. Yeah, I was going to do that. I wanted to have those at the ready, but no, I spent all day Saturday dicking with this stuff. Oh, and I couldn't do it. You know what else I love about this Mac? I mean, I don't know if it's the memory problems, but like now that I have 2 windows opened up. I have my. I'm just going to turn soundboard off because so now it's so laggy. I literally can't take I can't point the mouse at the soundboard to shut it down.
Your balls are showing.
I mean, the amount the amount of screen lag is. I mean, you can see it in the back. I mean, it's just terrible. It's horrible.
Yeah,
completely horrible. You should. You should trust me. I go way back.
Now we all know.
You know what? Okay.
We all know whose fault this is. You know whose fault this is?
I will toss a salad.
That guy's fault.
There you go.
That's who we need to call.
Did that just work, Mr. Staff? Yes. I have now given you a sword. Do not cut yourself with it. Okay? He says he goes way back. Oh, my God.
Don't forget your penis.
Hey, by the way, that Jam Show has hosted me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Nobody's watching it, but hey, you know what? That's cool. You guys are awesome. I got to, and I missed that. I missed so much stuff last week. I mean, I didn't. Hotel Wi-Fi, did I mention how bad that sucks? This is going to be if you're wondering what this show's going to be about, it's going to be about me complaining about life in general. That's what's going to happen.
Okay, all right, we could do that.
Yes,
we can do that.
Yes.
I mean,
I didn't call you the S word.
I
said I give you a sword.
I mean, that's the part of getting into the holiday season. This is the airing of grievances.
Oh, my God.
What this is.
Yes, it's something, all right.
Dude's got a lot of problems with us, and he's going to let us know about it.
I don't even know where to start. I mean, the lag on I've got one web page open, and I mean, like literally, my mouse is going. Oh my God! You know, this is. I'm not waiting. I am not waiting.
You're not waiting?
Where the fuck's that mouse at?
Are you calling Apple?
No. Oh no! I'm calling somebody. I'm calling somebody. Oh, am I calling somebody?
Oh, we're calling that guy. Good.
And if I don't care if he's busy.
You know what? Here's the other thing. It's VideoVamp's fault that
he
Kristen
hung
had
up
to watch
on me.
the Candy Claus Christmas special. Oh my God, we're calling him back.
Oh, dude, you are not. Wait a second. Did it? Where is it? Where is it, Jason? I think I might have called his Skype account instead of his phone.
We got to call the cell number is what we need to do, and then we'll get the pick of the piece. I'm driving right now. Hold on a second while I go to the drive-through.
Oh, there you are. There you are. It's going to ring funny. Yeah.
We are closing in on it.
Yeah, like that. Just like that.
Like that.
Oh, like that.
We found him.
You cannot run. Don't you hide. VideoVamp, if that is your real name. I want to see him sign a check that says VideoVamp. That's what I want to see. I want to see that check. I want to see how that works. Come on, man. Answer the phone. Too many ringy dingies. Answer the damn phone.
No. This is bullshit.
This is some crap. Like, don't make me. If I have to leave a message.
You've reached Jason. Limited. I'm unavailable at the moment. Please leave your name.
I don't even care if you heard his number.
Message, and I will get back to you in short order. Thank you.
Vamp, I need you to talk me off the ledge right now. I'm about ready to take this Mac Mini and climb to the highest mountain and throw it. That in itself should be enough to get you to call me back. Right now. Immediately. Because if not, then things are good. I don't even know what's going to things are going to happen. Stuff. The Mac Mini is going to be.
Get the fuck out!
That's going to be the Mac Mini. That's it. Anyway, how you doing, man? Take care. Bye-bye. Fucker. Oh, wait, I didn't hang up yet. Sorry about the fucker thing. Bye-bye. There we go.
No, he's not.
I'm so not.
Okay, all right.
I just realized something, too. There's probably people just now tuning in that have never listened to the show before. They go, man, this guy cusses all the time. No, I don't. I actually don't. I've said more words in the last 20 minutes than I've said in the last, 10 years, probably.
Well, Dune, you better get started. Because you got about a between 4 and 5 hour drive to Mount Sunflower.
Mount Sunflower? What the hell's that?
That's the highest point in Kansas if you're going to throw this thing off a mountain.
Oh, what? That's up to and including 30 feet? Is that what that is? The Kansas mountain that's 30 feet tall? Woo!
Yeah, when you were saying you were going to throw it off a mountain, I was like, well, gee, that's going to be a little tough in Kansas, which is flat like a pancake. So I started Googling what's the highest point in Kansas.
Mount Sunflower.
Sunflower.
That's great.
In West Ken. Kansas.
I should totally look for Mount Sunflower.
You got to go north and pick up I-70 and take that west out to West Ken.
Then that's perfect. I'll do that.
There you go.
I'm thinking of all the stuff I can't do now. The only saving grace to this whole thing is I don't have that much. I wasn't able really to get any clips the last 2 weeks while I was in California, because the internet just sucks so bad there at the hotel. I could hook to my phone and it worked a little better, but I had really bad cell service too. So
that's okay. You were able to get the important thing, which was the picture of the pregnancy test.
That's actually probably something. I wonder. Let me see.
Yes,
I guess
Dune is not pregnant.
I am not pregnant, by the way. For you people that are wondering, no, Dune is not pregnant. I actually lost some weight
Neither
over
is
the
a
trip,
bin of fish guts. Bin of fish guts, not pregnant.
There we go. Screen mirroring. Let's see. Dan's. Hey, was this going to work? It does work. Go figure. Who'd have thunk it? Now, what I don't know what's going to happen, because that iMac technically is the same one that I've had before. So in theory, if I was to hit to the Mac, well, I have to come down here and get to where I can actually do that. Let's see. Does it work? Holy crap, it works. Actually, it's to my iPhone, I guess. It's to the phone. Okay. Here we go.
To the phone.
Well, yeah, let's just show some personal documents that probably nobody needs to see. So
notice when I was showing your pictures, I had to kill the screen capture, change the picture, and then share it so as not to display your full name.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Who cares? So anyway, this is. Can I turn it this way? Does that make a difference or no? I guess it really doesn't make a difference. This was Monterey on Sunday. We got to go and hang out and see sailboats. So if you want to go to Monterey and see sailboats, been there, done that kind of thing. I saw this guy, talked to him, and asked him if he knew Brian. Didn't know Brian.
You didn't know Brian?
I said, listen, I'm looking for Brian's house. And he kind of looked at me funny, but, oh, God, is that a dick pic? Not as far as you know.
What show are you watching?
Yeah, what show are you watching? And then of course
he's already established he's not watching ours.
So anyway, here's a panorama I took. Now this is on the wharf. Can I say that? Is that what that's called? The wharf?
Sure. I'm not native Californian, and I haven't lived there in over 2 years, so I'm no authority on this. So
there we go.
Wharf.
So we got boats. Well, over here, next to there's a fishing boat moored off the side here, but this is another pier, and this is a fish company over here. And I can't actually, can you actually see that? Something fish company. I can't really. Monterey Fish Company. That's
Monterey Fish
Company.
Yes.
Well, this is on Sunday, so there's not a lot of people around. So what I did is I said, hey, there was a bunch of those. I'm probably saying the wrong animal. The seals, or what are those things? They're not walruses. That's somewhere else. The big seals or whatever. There's a whole bunch of them underneath this thing making noise. I wanted to go over there and see. I wanted to go see if we could see them. Well, here's what I want to show you so you can keep an eye on this. If you see these white objects here, all these white objects here are. Did I just miss something? Somebody wrote something. Nicole.
Yeah, that's Nicole's right again that we should just play Hotel California.
Oh, there we go. We could do that. Yeah, because we could check out. We could never leave. Hey, Warhawk, how you doing, man? So anyway, we're gonna walk over there and see this thing. It's Sunday. They're closed anyway, and I just want you to take note of those things. So we walk across the pier, and let's see. You probably don't need to see the people I'm traveling with. I mean, we're doing this. We're taking ducks. Now the sound you're hearing is from my microphone, by the way.
Yeah, those are seals or sea lions or whatever.
So here's a close up, a little closer. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you. Here's a picture of these things, and I'm sitting there, and I took a picture of this, and I thought to myself, but there's a reason why I took a picture of this.
There's something blue in there.
There's this little thing right here. And I don't know if you can see what this is. Let's go a little closer.
But it's just hanging out in a bucket of fish guts.
It's just bucket of fish guts. And I was like, is that really what I think it is? And if you're wondering, the answer is yes, it is. And I guess
no, dude is not pregnant.
And I guess the good news is not pregnant. There you go.
Not pregnant.
But I'm sitting here thinking to myself,
how did that end up there?
I wanted to ask this guy, how, what are the logistics of getting that thing there? How does that even happen?
Why was a pregnancy test why was a used pregnancy test in a bin of fish guts?
Yes. How was that?
How did there's a story here.
There's a story there somewhere. Just because you have to stop and think about it. Somebody is like myself wanting to go over and hang out at the fish gut factory over there, and all of a sudden goes, you know what? I might be pregnant. I should probably test that theory right now. I don't know.
You gotta know.
Sea lion. Thank you. The sea lions aren't pregnant, Warhawk says. There we go.
Yes.
Warhawk says he's got to mute because he really hates Hotel California, by the way.
That's okay. I don't like this song either.
This was some waves I got to watch.
I never even bought the DVD audio of it.
Like I said, I have to apologize. You're not hearing the audio because it's coming through the speakers. So now this was something. This was something that was kind of interesting here. I wasn't sure.
Wait, bring the ocean back up. I got water sound effects.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we can see if we can make that work. There we go. Here.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess some people use it for that. I don't condone that.
That was the best I could find.
This was one of the things I wanted to ask somebody. I saw these things on the beach. These evil looking. I don't know what these things are, but they're like. I guess Brian said it's kelp. Is that what he said? Look at these scary looking things.
Yeah.
I mean, my God. That's some spooky stuff there. More Johnny, if you want to do the effect, there you go.
I'll do the honors.
There you go. There's more.
That's sound of water running.
I like the sound of mine better. Just saying. I thought it was pretty cool though, because there's stuff crashing against the waves. There's people out there standing on the rocks because that's what people do.
Oh yeah,
they stand on rocks. More. Now look at this. Just crap all over the beach. Kelp. Well, yeah, he says it's kelp. So there you go. More kelp all over the place. More pictures. Just the lone fishing boat. That's what that was. I just because you might know somebody on there and say, hey, that's the guy with the boat. That could be.
Look at me. I'm the man of the boat.
I'm the guy with the boat. That's right. There we go. And then more panoramics. I love taking these things just because they look so cool. Just to be able to get the full effect there of the bridge and the kelp and the thing and the stuff. I don't know. These were kind of interesting. They were there was a fence that we couldn't actually get to these things, but they kind of look like aloe vera plants is what they kind of look like. But they had these really cool little purple flowers in them.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
I don't know what this was, but like I said, this was cordoned off. You weren't able to actually get down. There were lots of places that I thought was interesting. You could actually see that people had walked, but it was fenced off, so I don't know how they got there. I'm guessing maybe they didn't
over the fence.
I'm guessing they didn't. The sign everywhere, sign song. They didn't pay attention to the,
do this, don't do that.
Can't you read the sign? Yeah,
the funny thing about fences is that it's not that hard to get to the other side of them.
Well, that's true. These are a pretty good fence though,
or walls.
Well, it can. That's why you got to have the. See, I wish I had my big gun sound effect. I could fix that for you right now, but I can't.
There you go.
That's phase 2 of climbing the wall. Okay, so anyway, more stuff. This right here was kind of cool. Pebble Beach, 18th green. I guess this is some big deal to go to this. I mean, it's open to the public. I mean, we can't go out on the green itself, but that's the 18th hole, 18th green of Pebble Beach, and it's just something people go to. I don't know what else I got on here. I don't want to.
So that's where you go and play the sports with the ball that you try to get.
So wait, that's the wrong guy. Just more, and I these were pictures I took from the car as we were driving. I just rolled the window down and took pictures. So these were just random people that were just standing there. I wasn't creeping on them or nothing. we were just driving by. I just didn't know it till now.
Don't want us to think you were.
I didn't know it till now. So anyway, there's people on the beach. They got the dog out there doing the thing. Looks like the dog's taking a big. No, he's not. He's looking for a place to take a thing.
No.
He's
looking for a place to take it.
There are surfers. I don't know if I got pictures. I don't think I got close enough to take it. That's another random. Man, I creeped on a lot of people.
Yeah.
If you know these people, say hi. That's George and Elma, right there.
George and Elma.
I think George is the one on the left. I could be wrong.
Yeah, he's got a hole in his bucket.
Is that them too?
That's them too.
That's them too. I got two of them. I must have really liked them. They must be good friends of mine.
You really liked them, yeah.
And then no, that's not them. This is like two people.
But the dog's down there on the beach.
Yeah, this is like two people hanging out with a third creepy dude.
And there's a fourth creepy dude behind the camera.
Yeah. Well, I'm driving though. I'm just randomly taking pictures. Now this here, if you live here, then we were one of the things we were doing that was kind of fun is I was on the whole time we were driving around. I was on Zillow, and I'm looking up the prices of all these houses. And I'm as we're driving past them, I'm pointing and saying, 2.3 million, 3 million, and I mean, just insane amount of money.
At some point, you're pricing them by the number of Dune houses. Like,
yes.
That's 20 Dune houses right there.
This was kind of cool. This one here, it's kind of hard to see. Hey, by the way, I'm featured on the front page of iVlog while they watch me flip through my phone, and hopefully
iVloggers.
And hopefully there's no weenie pics in here. That's a Frank.
Hopefully not.
That is a very blurry picture of the Frank Lloyd Wright house that's in Monterey.
Yeah,
I think I got two of those. Yeah, you can't really see it. I don't know if anybody's a Frank Lloyd Wright fan, and that's looking at it as we left. But I mean, can you imagine? I had to take this picture. I mean, can you imagine just being able to wake up in the morning and you have this big glassed in area where you can just sit and drink coffee or whatever, and it just overlooks this. I mean, wow, that would be cool. That would be very cool.
Once you get that winning lottery ticket.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if I'd want to live in California. I got more California stories. Don't go away. One way sign there. Oh. This one, did I get a better picture of this house? Because this one was kind of cool. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. This house had a really unique roof line. There we go. And it's a roof. Well, I'm just saying the way it curves like that. Come on, there we go. There it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what the deal was with it, but I mean, this thing was like straight out of Boogie Nights. That's kind of what this reminded me of, because you can kind of tell. I mean, it's very dated, but obviously they still have. And I have to think, this car right here that's covered, that's the car they're keeping outside. It's probably a $80,000-$90,000 car. I don't know what it was, but nice sunset. A bridge. Don't know where it was at. Don't know where it was going. Just random bridge picture. There was a lot of people stopped taking pictures of this bridge, so why not? That's what we did.
You figured if
the guy that was actually driving the car when we went, he said, you see this bridge in a lot of commercials and advertisement. And I went, okay, well, we probably should stop and take a picture of it, like the other 1,000 people that are doing the same thing. Yes, it actually is.
Yeah, it's a pretty bridge.
That was also near the bridge. I was just looking out the front of it there. You know what? How's this? I got a picture.
Taking a picture.
I got a picture of the guy taking a picture of the bridge. How's that?
There you go.
That is next level. That is next level right there. That right there.
Someone took a picture of you taking that picture.
That could have been. There was creepers behind me too. There was creepers behind. Okay, now this was interesting.
I do want to do some shopping.
I wanted to go do some shopping. So
out the local,
if you're in Monterey and you need some lingerie, Seductions is your place. There you go.
Well, hey,
romance, passion, and pleasure.
Oh, that's nothing. There's a shop in San Francisco called Good Vibrations.
I didn't really look to see what they had in the window though. Any ball gags anywhere? This is like
why are you looking for a good ball gag?
We got Hugh Hefner here. Actually, you know what? I say Hugh Hefner. You know what this looks more like? Seriously, Think about this. Christmas vacation, if this guy had a hose in his hand dumping a shitter tank on an RV, that's him. That's the guy.
Oh, my God.
That's the guy.
Apparently, that's the look that's in for lingerie
That's
now.
the look that's in. Can we bring that? Can somebody bring that, please? I don't know.
So Dune's looking for a ball gag, apparently.
I don't think that's what I was. I don't think we need to.
You got to get out of the car, go in the shop, and
here's,
ask at the
Here's one of
counter.
these random pictures you take. Why would I take a picture of this grubby-ass keyboard? I have no idea. I don't.
Because you were shocked at how dirty it was?
What the hell? Yeah. I don't even know what this is. I don't no idea.
I think that's a dick pic.
That could be. That could be. The only other thing.
Okay, and then we got stuff for your expense report.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, we don't want to look at that. Let's see. We have this was me after we finally had our 2-hour delay.
Oh, you were so happy to see that wing.
We're on the plane. We're like, oh, thank God. And then I took this morning when I went to go eat with a friend. This is a 2018 or 2019. It might be a 2019 Bullet Mustang, like Steve McQueen Bullet, the new one. Cool thing is this guy is he is an Vietnam veteran F-4 Phantom fighter pilot that owns this car. So if you ever wonder what retired fighter pilots drive, that would be it right there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Oh, they sent a memo around and they took a vote.
They took a vote and they said, you know what, let's just do that.
Now, did you see the little test driving we were doing last night?
Okay, the what now?
I don't know how long you stuck around. I don't know how long you stuck around for watching us play DOS games.
I don't.
But at some point,
I don't think I saw that. No, I did see something to do with a Ford emblem or something like that.
Okay, yeah, that was it.
Okay.
But you only stayed as far as the Ford emblem, apparently.
Well, I had to do the show on my computer that doesn't really work all that well. Jeez.
Yeah. Well, last night we're looking for Christmas themed games to do on marriage consoling on Saturday nights, and so Kristen recommended that she had like this freebie game that was on one of those discs of like 500 games on one disc that were all like shareware, and then you find out that more than half of them are demos with notices begging for money to buy the full version.
Wait, a DOS game that's begging you to buy it? What?
Well, yeah, freeware or shareware. Shareware is when you make.
But I mean, is this something like quite a while back? Is this quite a while back, or what's the deal?
Yeah, this was quite a while back.
Okay,
this would be quite a while back.
I got
like when I was in high school, I bought one of these CD-ROMs that had 500 games on one disc, and I was like, "Oh my God, what a great value! $10, and I have 500 games." And a lot of them were shareware, which means it was free to distribute. But a lot of times they might be limited in the features they have.
I got to lean over here to type. So there we go. Oh, I guess
Okay, well that's all right.
I can bring. You know what? That's the nice thing about wireless keyboards. You can bring the keyboard to yourself.
You can.
Go ahead. Keep on talking, Johnny. Keep on talking.
So you remember there was a shareware game called Jetpack, and they made a Christmas edition of it where you were basically Santa Claus with a jetpack trying to get all the treasures and beat the levels. And so we played that, but we could only play that so long before we got bored of it. So I was like, well, we got DOSBox up. Let's play some old school DOS games. And I happened to have the old Ford simulator where you could take a Ford car for a test drive in lovely 1980s PC graphics. It's just like driving a car, except that you can't control it and it goes off the road and goes everywhere. But other than that, it's just like driving a car. And we took a Mustang for a spin off the road and into the grass. And yeah, but then we mostly played Leisure Suit Larry and got about, I'd say more than halfway through the first Leisure Suit Larry. And successful show last night.
There's a reason why I'm glad I did what I did right now, because that's something I wanted to bring up. Did you know about this?
Yes, I do know about that. Yeah. That Al Lowe was selling off his stuff on eBay, and
so
oh my God, is it going for a large? I mean, he's selling his source code. You know
Yeah, I did not know this was. I mean, I knew. So here's the guy. Oh gosh,
Al Lowe.
There's a video.
Got old.
There's a video, but I can't play.
Well, yeah, I found out about it from an episode of
where is the
Metal Jesus Rocks.
You're saying this is an eBay listing?
Yeah, he's selling the stuff on eBay. I don't know if the listings are done or things are still going, but I know that there was a YouTube episode I watched that was talking about going through his stuff.
Okay, here we go.
He was digging it out.
I actually clicked on the link here. It has ended.
That looks like that's just like a copy of the commercial game, which those also sell for. Now, did you ever play this game?
I did not. I watched you play it.
Oh,
I did watch you play it.
What do you think?
Well, I'm gonna see if I can bring this up here.
Okay.
And
it's fun. It's like
wrong. Oh my God!
You see, I reach a point that I know everything.
I can't.
The thing about those types of games.
You got. I wish you have to go and look how I spelled it. I typed it into the wrong keyboard.
Okay.
It's in the iVlog chat room.
I can't see the iVlog chat room.
I'm so glad. You know what? It's so
you
good.
You gotta tell me.
It's so good that I think what I'll do, if it'll let me do it, I will do a cut and paste, and I will put it on the screen for everybody to see. There we go. That's how I spelled it. Leisure.
Let's see. Yeah. That is not how you spell leisure.
That is not how you spell it. That is not how you spell it. So it has something to do with hookers, right?
Well, there is a hooker in the game.
Okay.
And if you sleep with her without a rubber, your crotch explodes. But
no, like I said, you're listening to it through my microphone. So actually, it probably takes nothing away from it. That's the funny thing about it.
And yes, he's chasing a blow-up doll.
I don't know how long this goes on, but this is really loud. My wife's got to be loving this right now.
She's like, "Oh my God, why is he playing Leisure Suit Larry?"
Yeah. Let's speed up a little bit. So there we go. So explain what's going on here now.
Well, he's in the bar and he bought a glass of whiskey, which he is balancing in his pocket instead of drinking it.
We are on the front page. Am I going to get in trouble for this? Is this something I shouldn't show?
No. They censor all the stuff that you can't see.
Oh, okay.
He just given a drunk a glass of whiskey because the drunk has the remote control for the TV. So now he's trying to talk to him with hiccuping. There you go. So now you got the TV remote control. There's a rose sitting on the table there. You got to take that. And now we're going to go use the bathroom. And
okay.
You get points.
That is a huge bathroom stall.
Yeah.
I mean, Leisure Suit Larry's a little guy. He's not a very big guy.
Not a very big guy, but he found a diamond ring left on the sink in the bathroom there, and he took that. And he got to read the graffiti on the walls, like "Scott me up, Beamy." Attention arcade game players, please don't eat the urinal kicks.
How much time have you spent, by the way, watching this or playing?
It takes leather balls to play rugby. Hours and hours.
Now is it?
I can't even begin. Oh, so now we're going to
Is it actually is it able to be played for hours though?
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's what I wondered if it's actually
There's
different.
a lot.
So open door and he leaves. Okay.
Yeah, so now we know from reading the walls that the password to get in there is Kent sent me. So we knock on the door, and the pimp on the other side of the door asks us what the password is.
Because you have to have a pimp with a password.
What's the password? It's Ken sent me. So now, of course, this guy is blocking the stairways up to the hooker's room. Because he wants $100.
Why does that dude have a belly shirt on?
Because
can we? This is disturbing. I don't know if I want a bouncer with a belly shirt
on. He's a big dude. He's a big dude.
Oh, there we go.
So we've got the TV remote control. So we've used that to turn on the TV because the knob is broken. So you had to get the remote control from the drunk by giving him the whiskey, so that you turn on the TV and change through the channels. And eventually, we are going to hit on porn, which distracts the pimp and gets him away from the stairs, so he can go up to the hooker's room without paying the pimp.
And what can go wrong? There we go.
And yeah, don't sleep with the hooker.
There we go.
Or your crotch will blow up.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
So yeah, that's the does this look like a game that would interest you?
You know, I don't think so. I am not sure if this.
No?
No, I don't think so. It's just not. It doesn't seem like, you know. I mean, it is. You know, it is like this.
Well, you got a dead hooker in the trunk.
You know, it's not quite like that.
It can't be.
It's not quite the same as
another
this.
dead hooker in this trunk.
What? No, the hooker's alive in this game.
Oh my goodness! What are you doing? I've never seen so many dead hookers in all my life.
There we go.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that, but different. That's what it is.
Yeah, no,
like that.
But the goal of the game is lose your virginity. But sleeping with the hooker doesn't count because he finds that to be kind of like cheating. So you have to keep trying to, you know, find the right woman, and yeah, eventually you do. After you blow up her blow up doll.
Boom.
No, that's what actually happens in the game.
Or something like that. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Something like that.
I'm distracted because I'm trying to. The Mac I'm so used to using is like way over there. I don't like it. It's too far away, Johnny. Man,
too far away.
Too far away.
You're very distracted today.
I'm extremely distracted today. I'm really shocked that the computer in front of me has been working so long. For those just tuning in, Mac Mini. I'm not going to say they suck because I have one that's working. I have my old Mac Mini that's the actual server box. That's actually working. The new
experience,
the new one's not. Go ahead.
So by your experience, Mac Minis have a 50% success rate.
They do, and I don't think that's very good for something that is teetering on. You know, it wasn't quite $2,000. I think I paid. Oh, it was around the $1,500 mark between buying it and then buying the memory for it. So, I mean, that's pretty damn expensive when you stop and think about it. I mean, that was the whole thing. It was that or buy a gaming PC that I could do all that stuff on. And, you know, why not?
I bought a replacement. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
I bought a replacement LCD for $40 on eBay, and now I've got a working Windows 7 laptop again. I can check email on it and play Leisure Suit Larry on it.
And that's why you bought that. That is a funky-looking laptop.
Yeah, it used to belong to the CFO of the company I work for in California, and at some point it was abandoned by the. Well, here it's a funny thing. You know, basically, when I worked at Tharco, if there was something that had gone to e-waste, it was pretty much fair game to just take it and bring it home. And the original monitor had gotten a little crack in the screen around here that did not affect it at all. But someone saw that crack and was like, "Don't give that out to anyone because that's got a crack in it, and they might complain about that." And I'm like, no, they're not going to complain about the crack. They're going to complain about the big green refurbished sticker on the bottom is what they're going to complain about. But
you got to pull that bad boy off. That's what you got to do.
Yeah,
you got to pull the sticker off.
Let me tell you, we bought certified refurbished laptops from Dell. What does that mean? That means Dell fucked up, sold a laptop to someone that didn't work. They sent it back. Dell went over it and fixed it, and now it works. So do you want to get the ones the first time around that haven't broken yet, or do you want to get the ones that already broke and have been fixed?
Well, you know, to be fair, a lot of those refurbs are not really things that were sent back. A lot of them were just people that buy them, get buyer's remorse, send them back, take them back to stores. There's a lot of that stuff, too. They're not all...
There's a lot of that, too.
They're not all problem childs. Like technically, this Mac Mini to my left should be brand new. I think it should be. I don't know.
Someone's going to buy it as a refurb pretty soon.
Probably.
But
you know, the bad thing, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, what's going to happen when I try to send this thing? 'Cause I don't have an Apple store here. That's the bad part. So it has to go to an Apple store, which means I have to ship it somewhere. And then I'm without a computer for however long.
Yeah.
I didn't even have a chance to break it in. No, I'm saying, Johnny. No, I'm kidding. I'm not saying
Step 1, cut a hole in the box.
Step 2, you know the rest. Okay.
Put your junk in that box.
That's right.
Step 3,
ship
rinse,
it back
lather,
to
repeat.
Apple. There we go. No.
With your dick in the box.
For the people out there that may be listening from Apple, I am not going to do that when I send this back. There's going to be no moments when you open up the box. Trust me.
Okay. But anyways, to go back to my so we bought Dell refurbished laptops because they're pretty much as good as new. The only difference between a Dell new laptop and a Dell refurbished laptop, besides the price,
thank you.
Besides the price, is the green sticker that they adhere to the bottom is saying it's refurbished. And there was a period of time where our employees in the Seattle location all had a case of the stupids, and they kept messing.
Does that happen sometimes?
That happens sometimes.
I've known those people. I think those people have worked with me before.
Yeah, and anytime something went wrong, instead of like calling us and nicely asking us about it, it would like fester, and then we'd find out about it like after people got pissed off. And so at some point, the dialogue's going on in Seattle, something along the lines of, well, you know what it is. It's because they keep buying these crappy refurb computers. Why can't we buy some new computers that actually work? Why are we buying these refurbished computers? And so actually it got back to us. They're complaining about these refurbished computers, and they complain to like executives that don't know any better that like, hey, your IT people are buying shit computers that don't work. Look, I got this computer. It was beat up because it had a little smudge on it, and the sticker said refurbished. Someone else used this machine. Why can't we get anything that works? So then they come back to us going, what are you doing? What are you buying? And it's like, we're buying Dell certified refurbished computers. They're good as new. They just don't know how to use them.
Well, you know what it is. They probably get them, and because they say they're refurb, they probably slam them around, and maybe that's what it is.
Well, it was all communication things. Like, most of the problems were just they were doing something wrong, or there was something that had an easy solution, and we all just needed to get on the phone and chill. But after that, I started peeling those stickers off every time I sent them out, because
there we go.
When someone sees refurbished on a laptop, they think inferior in any little thing, and then, oh my God, what are they buying? Why can't they buy decent computers?
What's happening?
As opposed to, I'm Batman. Nothing like, hey, by the way, hello, Nash, whoever you are. I know who they are. They're in the room. They're in the iVlog room. I could say, hey, but I think this could be a patented phrase. I'm not sure if I can do that. I'm not sure if I can do that. Can you say that? Can you say? We
can't not say it.
That's true. I should have. That's what I should do. I should just play that video. Just let it go. That's how you get views. You play Sweet Anna's video, and just let it go.
Sweet Anita. Yeah, Anita, I think that's licensed stuff.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure.
Yeah, she is.
If anybody doesn't know, Sweet_Anita on Twitch.
Oh, she is fun. She is fun.
It's fun in a creepy way to watch.
And for the record, she does not want to fuck your friends.
No. What?
Well,
where did that come from, Johnny?
Well, that's one of her ticks. One of her ticks is fuck your friends.
Hey, no. Hey, take the F-bomb out for a little while. We're not out guess what? You said that. Boom. Front page gone. Out of here.
You gotta tell me these things.
I just wasn't
you gotta tell me these things. Yeah. This is an adult-rated show.
I don't think that's the facts. I don't think that's true.
I only do shows that I can say fuck on.
Is that what it is?
That's one of my rules in life. If I can't say fuck, I'm not there.
You know what? You don't have to say the F word. If you're going to say the F word, you can say funk. That's what you can do.
Yeah. If I want to say funk, I'll say funk. But sometimes I want to say.
Let's test that theory. It's Sunday.
Okay. Yeah.
Dune's back home. Johnny's where he's always been for the last few weeks.
Yeah.
We blew out the F-bomb several times.
Yeah, we did.
We could. We didn't play this one, though. This is the... Oh, yeah. This was last night. This is my airplane music, by the way. I just want to play because it does sound really good. The interface does sound well. So there you go. Just enough to get me kicked off the, just to get bounced on YouTube. Why not? Why not? Nate James.
Anyways,
Nate James wanted my extra money. Thank you, little punk. She danced away.
But one of her ticks is asking if she can funk your friends, and she's made it clear that she doesn't really want to. That's just a tick.
What if I wonder if I actually have that set up on this machine?
What are you looking for?
Oh, I was just seeing if I have the. I don't have air capture on this one. Otherwise, I would play. I thought I did. I guess I don't have air server on this. Yeah, go figure. I don't have it. Damn it. vMix. Oh, I do. I may have this. I just wanted to see if I could just, if nothing, I wanted to play a little bit of her stuff just because it's so cool.
Okay.
Just to see if I
can find her on YouTube. If you can get to YouTube, she's got a lot of clips on YouTube.
Yes, that's what I thought I would probably do. Let me bring up the U of the tube.
And then we get something that shows all the best parts.
TUBE, just because people don't know what I'm talking about, so I want to see if
she's got Tourette's and says interesting things, and it's actually adorable in a way.
I don't want the one of her saying the banana. That's kind of mean.
Yeah, the banana. Well, it's really cute, but
yeah, the banana.
But it's mean when people make her do it. But
I recently started watching a stream, and it's great.
Okay, there we go. Let's see if I can actually make this happen, or I don't know if.
Now, we were reading articles that had videos on them earlier, so.
Well, no, the whole thing is I don't know if I can actually capture it. From this box, captured from the box, live. Let's see if I can make this happen. Let's see, where is said IMAX screen? Where are you? Where are you, IMAX screen? Oh, hello.
Over there.
Hello, Mr. IMAX screen.
Over there.
Where are you? Let's see. No, that's not the IMAX. Ooh, God, that's really not the IMAX screen. Yeesh.
Uh-oh, is that where the dick pic is?
That was not the IMAX screen. Just saying. That's one of the IMAX screens. Let's see. You know what? Let's try to see. What if I can make this work? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Change. No, that didn't work. That didn't. Let's see. IMAX screen. Oh, that's the other one. That's the other IMAX screen. That's it. Okay, so we got the Mac Mini Local. Would that be it?
Maybe.
That could be it. I don't know if that's it though. You know what? That might be it.
There we go.
But it does. Yeah. Holy crap. Let's see if we can make this work here.
This is an ad for a project.
That's not what I wanted.
Looks like
no, that's an ad.
That is not what I wanted.
This show is brought to you by
that.
So the tool works like this. We call this a board.
Thank God for skip ad. Thank
I
God.
recently started watching a stream, and it's great. I'm just curious. Do you get offended when people laugh at your tick, or do you not mind? Sorry for laughing at your ticks, but I'm laughing at your ticks, honey. I mean, here's money. Right, let me just get something out of the way. I kind of feel like I'm going to say this a lot, so I might actually clip it to share with some of you somewhere. But my dick is on fire. I'm laughing so hard.
I shouldn't laugh.
Does that upset you? Not at all. It's fine.
No, she's okay with it.
It's absolutely okay to laugh at me. Like, so many people ask that, both in person and on the stream. Because my cunt is on fire. Sweetheart, you are totally allowed to laugh. It's not the worst reaction I've had to my Tourette's. I'm quite used to people getting.
Look at the speed of that chat.
I remember once I sat down on the train and I was surrounded by 3 kids and their mum, and I just went pedo, 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 fuck you to their mum. Just called 3 kids pedos and swore at their mum.
We don't condone that, by the way. You probably shouldn't do that.
Went sat on another carriage.
She couldn't help
There's
it.
no recovering from that.
The solar plexus, which is this bit right here, where your ribs join. Like, you know, they curve out like this and they meet here. It's a very soft and
Right
delicate
here,
part.
Johnny.
If you punch it,
Right here.
it wins people. Don't do that.
Yeah, she does that. She goes
I
up
used
and
to
like
punch
randomly
people
hits
in the solar
people, I
plexus
think.
as a tick,
Not
including
on
my
purpose, but-
boyfriend. And I didn't know why
Right.
at the time, so I just turn around, do it, and be like, "Oh my god, I am so sorry. I have no idea why I did that." And bless him, he
So
put
there
up
you
with it
go.
for a year. So
That's
yeah,
anyway. That's
like,
her.
I
If
have
if you get a chance, you'll have to check that out. because
She's absolutely adorable.
She's fun.
And
She's
her
fun.
dick is on
She's
fire.
fun to watch, and I tell you, it's really interesting. The first time that Johnny brought this up, and I had never seen it before. Yeah, she is very pretty, Nash. And hey, Alexander, how you doing? 2, 3, 1.
And someone wrote in about her to this show, and I bookmarked it. You totally
I didn't
missed
see it.
And
The
then I was
whole
like,
thing. I miss
"Dude,
a
you
lot.
gotta
I
check
miss a
this
lot of
out."
stuff because there's a lot of things going on. And today I'm extremely distracted because of the whole new computer, and the fact that it's actually working is kind of shocking. But yeah, I miss things like that. And you had sent me the link to her on Twitch,
Right.
And
While she's live.
I'll tweet it after the show for the people out there. And I was watching it, and I mean, it was weird. I actually clicked off of it several times. I would watch it, I would get uncomfortable, and I'd click off of it. And I would click off because I would find myself laughing, and I felt really bad about it because I thought I was like, I felt horrible about the whole thing. And it wasn't until later I started finding some of these clips that she was talking about that she doesn't really mind. It's just one of those things that she's cool with it. And obviously, I mean, she's extremely, I mean, when it comes, well, she's extremely cute, by the way, but I mean, when it comes to, I mean, 4,000 is a low number for people watching her live. I mean, I've seen it 11,000 before.
11,000.
I mean,
yes.
and just substitute, boom, boom, boom. What's going on? All that good stuff. Hey, Jacob, how's it going? Says, what's up? Where are you at, Jacob? You're saying hi from somewhere. Is that Facebook possibly? I don't know. I don't even know. If we're on Facebook and we're on YouTube, I don't even know. I have no clue right now because I literally just pushed the button. And if we are, it's going to say like 2 weeks ago for the date. But hey, you know what? Shit happens, I guess. But no, it was fun to watch. And I got to watching her, and I got to where I didn't have to click off. And Johnny and I even talked about it in depth because Johnny wanted to talk about it on the show a few weeks back, and I was kind of hesitant, if you remember, to even bring it up because because it was kind of, I didn't want it to come off. That's one of the things about when I do the Twitch clips, which, by the way, anybody who's tuning in, I'm not doing today because I don't have that set up where I can do it. But I don't want to ever come off that I'm bagging on people because that's not what we're doing. It's
no, that's not what we're about. We love Anita.
Plus all the other people we show, we do it to showcase what's out there, just to show that there's a lot of stuff that you just go on Twitch and or any iVlogs the same way. All of them, Twitch, iVlog, YouTube. There are so many people that just put their lives out there and have fun doing what they do, and those are the ones that are really fun to watch. The ones that just have a good time doing that thing. There we go. Facebook
I tell you, Anita.
Yep.
We don't want to bag on her. We want to go out and have a biscuit with her.
Absolutely. I mean, I liked her so much. I bought the shirt.
Keep an eye on where that biscuit's been.
Now, she has 2 different shirts for sale. This is one.
Yeah.
The other one I couldn't buy.
You couldn't?
No, the other one I was going to buy for Johnny because
I'd wear it. I'd
totally
wear it.
Let me see if I can. I gotta see if I can find it now because it's a very interesting. Let's see if I can find that shirt. I have to do this now because it does not say hey. It doesn't say that.
No, it
does not say hey on it.
I just put a link into something that may come up somewhere on your vMix.
I don't know where. No, actually it won't. I am not. Hang on.
That's
I have to.
That's useful because it blocks me from being able to see the whole screen. So I'm so glad that that's useless.
What's that? What did you send me?
A link to the picture of the other shirt.
Oh, that's what I was looking for. Let me. I got to. Here's the thing. I don't have. I got to log on to Facebook. I don't even have that set up on this computer yet.
No, I sent it through vMix, but I could send it through Messenger.
Whoa. You sent it through vMix? It does that?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it receives it, but it lets me send it.
Well, here. Oop. Here, so here you are.
I sent it there too.
Okay, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. So there we go. There it is.
Yes.
So can I F your biscuit? Would you wear this, Johnny?
CK.
Would you wear this shirt?
If I wasn't going out, yeah.
No, that doesn't count.
I
doesn't
around
count.
The house. Do you think I'm going out shopping in this? I'm wearing this around the house.
I figured you would. Why wouldn't you, Johnny? Come on, show that there. Let's see it.
Well, I suppose this one I could.
Yeah.
Step 1. Cut a hole in the bottom.
Not everybody would understand that. Not everybody would get that.
Yeah, but a lot of people would.
Well, that's true. That's true. But this one here,
no, I probably
there's when you look at this, there's really no gray area, for lack of a better term. I mean, now to be fair, this is not the letter U.
No, that's not. That's a biscuit.
That's not the letter U. So I don't know. Maybe not so bad after all. But
yeah, not bad at all.
Not sure.
But yeah, no, I don't know if I'd wear it out, but I'd wear it around the house.
I would be so proud of you.
Totally
Johnny.
wear that around the house.
Totally wear
yeah,
that.
yeah. I'd wear it on the show.
You'd have to take and go somewhere. Though. That's the whole thing. You just have to, and then let me film it. That's the best part about it.
Well, that's like the film we got of Damon walking down the boardwalk with the I apologize in advance for staring at your tits t-shirt that he has.
I have to wonder, that was actually several years ago. Would that go over worse now? People are a little more, they get a little hinky with stuff like that.
Damon can get away with it because he's walking around with a cane.
That's true. That's true. They should.
Now, if I walked down the boardwalk wearing that shirt, I'd probably get punched in the face, and rightfully so. But
see, that's not fair.
I'd punch myself in the face.
That is so not fair
shirt.
that you would get punched in the face for something like that.
Well, I'd punch myself in the face for doing it.
Yeah,
I'd have to on principle.
That's true. That's true. God. So anyway, back to the recap. 2 weeks I spent in California. It's an interesting place. Now I'm in an area. I was in an area of California. It's Salinas, California, which is near Monterey, which is where our millionaire friend Brian lives. That is never home.
Yeah,
Brian.
Well, that's his second home. His primary home is in Danville.
Well, yeah, he slums it. He slums it when he goes to Monterey, I guess, is what it is. I'm just, I'm convinced his house is the one with all the windows that overlooks the beach. That's his place.
It might be.
It is.
It might be. I remember when they were looking for a place and they're talking about, well, we found a place, everything is perfect except the price is more than we're looking to pay. And then a few weeks later, it's like, well, we bought a place. I'm like, well, what, the one you were looking at was too much. Did you find another one? No, we bought it. So
they realized it's not going to get any cheaper. No, but I would, one of these times, and it was a big kind of joke, and I hope Brian knew I was just kidding. I mean, I didn't really expect Brian to leave his key under the mat for me. But one of these times it would be kind of fun when I go back. It'd be fun to kind of meet him and go to dinner or something.
Yeah, actually, Brian
we can make that happen.
Brian was disappointed that you reached out on Twitter so late because he's like, he actually before the show he was like, the most I could do now is meet him like at Wendy's really quick one evening, and I want to do better than that.
Well, no. The whole thing is that
he's serious about sitting down and having a meal with you.
Yeah, that particular trip, it was not going to happen. There was just no way. I mean, that was a whirlwind trip. I mean, we were sun up to sundown at work, and it just so happened we had a few hours to burn on Sunday. We worked on Sunday too, so we had a few hours to burn on Sunday, and we went and did all that stuff. So it was. But maybe
one of your other trips out there,
maybe next time, and then I can get the pictures and then whatever. I mean that way I can have a picture of Brian's house to go along with the picture of Brian's wife that I have. That Johnny keeps saying is not her. I, on the other hand, believe it is, and I'm going to go with my gut feeling on that. I will not show that picture. I will not show that picture right now, though, because I'm not sure where it's at. I don't know. I don't know where it's at.
But yeah, you got to go there, and then you got to break out the.
Oh man!
As soon as you pull up in the driveway, there.
You know what? I'm gonna have to go rent a car with this big stereo, just so I can have the windows rolled down. and pull up with this. That, or if I can borrow, maybe I can borrow one of those big ass boom boxes from somebody. That'd be great. That would work. Oh man,
that would work. Yeah.
Keg under one arm, big boom box on the other. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Go find me some local hotties to just go find some local. I say, give $20 to come follow me into this guy's house. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
At Brian's house this way.
That's right. That's all you got to do. He's on the beach, man. It's a great beach house. We're gonna have fun. All that good stuff.
I mean, if you go by a beach with a bunch of bikini girls with a boombox playing this and a keg in the other arm, you say the party's over at Brian's house.
It's
follow
happening.
me.
It's happening.
Oh, they're all following you
because they're like Blues.
Might want to leave.
Blues? Is his last name? Yes, that's him. Oh, let's go now.
Yeah, that's
Done.
the guy.
Done. Oh,
might want to leave most of your hats at home, though.
Why is that?
Well, a lot of your hats wouldn't fly in California.
What? My American hat?
Oh, that one will be fine.
This
that one's
hat?
fine.
That hat right there?
I was referring to your hat collection in general. That one's fine.
Oh, that
one's fine.
You think, when's the last time you even saw me wear one of those hats?
I don't know.
I normally don't. I collect hats. I don't always wear hats. I have
You're wearing them a lot during election season.
I have some hats that I treat like your shirts. There we go. No, I have my go-to hats. I have this hat here, which is my American hat. I have my U.S. Army hat that I wear a lot.
Oh yeah,
I have my. You know what I wore a lot in California, and I was really bummed that I got no play for. I wore Jenna's hat, or Geneva, the gal on gal. Can you say gal? The girl on Twitch that's the DJ. And I was really hoping that I would run into somebody who knew who it was, but nobody ever. Of course, hey, you with the hat. You know what? I don't know what you do if somebody yells that. Do you run? I don't think that's the first thing you should do, probably.
No, you say, hey.
You go, hey, what's up? High five. No. But anyway,
what's up? High five, yeah.
But here's the thing about California that I needed to talk to Johnny about, though, is
okay.
I just want to know if this is like, can some of those people there move away, please? Or something? There's too many people. There are too many people in that frickin'. I mean, it was insane. There was one night we went to, by the way, Black Bear Diner. Have you been to one of those?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Do you like them? I do.
I like them. There was one time though, I completely decimated their bathroom. The chicken fried steak did not agree with me.
No.
And
no. No.
John,
Chris and
no.
You killed the bathroom at the Black Bear.
I refuse. No.
Well, it was their chicken fried steak that did it.
Oh, Johnny.
I ate the chicken fried steak.
Okay.
We're sitting there, and a rumbling starts happening. And I was there with, there's a Black Bear Diner right by where Sir Mars lives. So Chris and I picked up Sir Mars, went to Black Bear Diner. It was Kristen's birthday. We were going to go to Red Robin, but the Red Robin closed. So we went to the Black Bear Diner. And we get there. I get the chicken fried steak, and Kristen gets something, Mars gets something. And there's a rumbling in my tummy. And generally, I wait till I get home because, I like the home bowl advantage.
So it was their
my
fault.
But my stomach said, no, this is going to happen, and it's going to happen now. You get your happy little ass onto a bowl, or you're going to shit your pants.
You know what happened? You and Mars could have fixed this. This would have fixed it. Oh. It just totally locked up on me.
Yeah.
There we go. That would have totally fixed it. There you go. Getting busted for that one.
So I made a beeline for the facilities and locked myself in to a stall and proceeded to let loose the what was left of the chicken fried steak.
So you released the Kraken, basically.
I released the Kraken.
You released the Kraken. There we go.
It came in a few waves, and at some point,
I don't know if you need to call it waves. I don't know if you need to call it that.
A kid came into the bathroom, cried, and left. And
oh my God!
I made use of.
You made a kid. Your Kraken made a child cry.
A kid cry.
at the Black Bear Diner.
Yes.
In California.
And yet I still went back there again after that.
Well, you have to then.
Fried steak
You
again.
have to then. You have to go back for seconds. Not at the same time,
the thing is,
not at the same time.
I've gotten the chicken fried steak several times at that Black Bear Diner. That was the only one that made me do that. And I was like, well, maybe it was something else. And
the kid was traumatized. Here's the thing about the Black Bear Diner. They don't bring it on a plate. It comes on a platter. And I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Everything you get, that's one of the things they say at Black Bear Diner. If you come there and leave hungry, that's on you. That's all there is to it.
Pretty much.
That is all there is to it. But anyway, we went to Black Bear Diner. It was one of I think it might have been on the Monday that we were there. Possibly. Was it Monday? I think it was. And one of the guys I was traveling with, he had forgot to bring a belt. So the Black Bear Diner here is in the same, it's in the parking lot, for lack of a better term, of where there's a huge Walmart. And we thought, hey, we'll walk over to the Walmart. You can get your belt. And somebody, hey, I got to go get some stuff. There's about, I don't know, 7 or 8 of us all together. And we walk over to the Walmart. And we walk in this place. And I mean, the parking lot's packed. It's just cram packed with people. With cars, not people. Yeah. With cars.
That sounds right.
We walk in this place, and we walked in the doors that were the closest to the end that has the self-serve checkouts. And the line to get into the corral for the self-serve checkouts extended the entire length of all the other checkouts. So there was a line of people in a line facing, one way, one direction, with the other checkouts facing the other direction of people trying to go through that line to get for the 3 that were actually open anyway.
There was a line blocking all the other lines.
Yes.
Basically.
But I was like, oh hell no, we turned tail and booked. And I guess
okay. You go to the Black Bear Diner, you don't need a belt anymore.
Oh no, we didn't after that. But I just couldn't get so without. Okay, there's a Ross Dress for Less place right next door.
Okay.
So we walk into that place because it's a little less congested, but not by much. And I mean, did I get you know what? I think I did. Did I get I've already switched the screen. You can't see it. But
yeah, there's a lot of people in California.
It's
an awesome place to live.
This Ross Dress for Less place literally looked like they had opened all the doors and a hurricane had blown through this place. I mean, the floor is covered in shoes and dresses and shirts. I mean, just had fallen off on the floor and been walked on. I mean, the place was an absolute just blown up mess. And I was just thinking to myself, if they closed this place right now and brought in a team of people, even 50 people to clean this place, it would take them a day to clean this place up. It was so bad. And I just thought to myself, my God, is this, how can you live like that? I mean, I felt so for the people that work there. I mean, geez.
Well, it could be worse. It could be worse. My first job when I got to California was working as a cashier in the Walmart in Oakland. And if you think that where you were,
I'm clicking on a link that I should never do. Oh, okay. It's a link for Johnny. There we go. There we go. Thank you. There we go.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's for you, Johnny.
That's what they put. As I was walking out, someone came with that sign.
Yeah.
But yeah,
thank you, Nash.
I tell you, I've worked. I have worked at 3 Walmarts. Oakland was by far the worst Walmart I ever worked at.
Yes,
and
I would agree.
I mean,
I would agree.
Everything was a mess because the clientele that visit that Walmart, they didn't give a shit. They came in, threw their stuff wherever, did whatever.
Well, and that was my whole point about this place. Is like,
the first of the month was the worst because the first of the month was when everyone had their cards ready to get paid, be used again.
Get paid and go out and do. But that was my whole point. Is like, the people that work there don't even have a chance. And I thought, oh my God. I mean, it was just and kids running around. I mean, it was insane. It was just crazy. And my God, I couldn't handle dealing with that. I ended up having to I had to go back to that Walmart later in the week to buy socks and underwear. And what I did, I waited until way late at night to go, just so I could actually get in. It wasn't so bad then. I was able to get in, get my stuff, and get on out. But yeah, crazy stuff. And of course, everything's expensive there. I mean, I think gasoline when I left Wichita, Kansas here, I think was in the $1.90 range, something like that, $1.90, $1.80 some places. And then in there, I think it was high $3s, low $4. So, I mean, just everything in general. I mean, McDonald's, same thing. Everything's just very expensive there. I really don't understand how people, I mean, just the cost of living is just really, really just out crazy.
Well,
did I say crazy? Yes, crazy.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
I made it work. I made it work for a number of years, but every year my crazy bitch landlord would raise the rent. And
not even care. That's the whole thing. I think that was your whole story, wasn't it? They said they didn't care because if you didn't live there, somebody else would be there the next week and move right on in, wasn't
it? Well, basically, keep in mind, I called her twice when she did this because I wasn't going to let her just do this without complaining. You're going to earn that raise that you gave yourself with no reason. And the second time she would get a lot of nasty complaints from people because the second time she did it and I called her, she got really nasty with me because she had just gotten off the phone with someone else that had cursed her out, that she basically told her, you get out, staying is not even an option for you anymore. And so she was in a real bad mood with me. And I'm like, could we negotiate this? Because this is ridiculous. She's like, no, I'm the landlord. I set the rate. And, if you want to find something cheaper, you go ahead and, you find it. But I know I got the best rates. Wow. And basically the only option would be to move closer to Oakland or into Oakland where it was getting cheaper. Basically, prices would go up in one area and then people move out to that area. Prices go up there, they move out to that area, and it just kind of kept moving up like that. And that contributed to me moving out of California because, for one thing, my job was going to become redundant, and the only option they were giving me was Minneapolis. I didn't want to move there.
Hey, that still works.
That's okay. You give me the look for Minneapolis?
No,
or
I did
not. You just want me to look at your ear?
I did not mean to give you the look.
Okay, that was a mighty nice ear that is covered by your headphone. Yeah. So, I mean, basically...
Did you just say I have a mighty nice ear? That's really creepy, by the way. I just want you to know.
Well, your camera zoomed in on where your ear is. So I thought you wanted me to check out your ear.
Hey, baby, let me check. No, I'm not even going to go there. Was that your crackle or was that?
Yeah, but that was mine. The cost of living did contribute to me. I mean, it's a great place to live. There's a reason why it's expensive, and there's a reason why people live there despite it being expensive.
Don't want that either. There we go. Sorry.
But at the end of the day, it was getting more and more expensive, and I was like, I either need to, find better jobs or, get out. And I wanted to get closer to family. I had my, 8-9 years living in California, and I had a blast. Now it's time to grow up. And so, yeah. It's expensive.
It is. It's very expensive, and I like, and just seeing the people live on the streets and whatever. You have to really feel for it because it's hard to make a living there. I mean, it really is. There's probably a lot of people that are a lot of people in one house because of just that reason. But I don't know. You have to. I mean, the weather's nice. Yeah. Got to give them that nice weather. And actually, all in all, really. For as much as people bag on California, I have to say, at least in the area that I was in, most people are very, very nice. I really didn't have. I don't think I had a crossword with anybody in 2 weeks.
No.
And it's
very laid back.
And I hate to say that's kind of odd for me, but because I'm not that guy that goes out looking for trouble. I don't do that. But I'm just saying, you always run into that one person at least somewhere that's had a bad day and decides to take it out on you. I never got that. Anytime I ever went somewhere restaurant wise, they were always very nice. Even the people behind the counters at the horrible, Walmart were very nice. So,
Dune, it's 2 words: legalized weed.
You say that. I'm glad you mentioned that. I got to see if I can bring this up. Right across from my hotel.
You could have gone in and visited and picked up some.
I wanted
souvenirs.
to. I really wanted to. Let me see.
I've been told
that you
gotta wait for the edibles to kick in.
Because
if you don't and you eat too many, then you'll just go nuts.
Let me go ahead and I'm gonna make this. Can I make this full screen? No, that didn't do it. That did not make it full screen. How do you do how do you do full screen? How do you do that?
Alt enter.
There we go. There we go. So this is a brand new place called East of Eden. Actually, let me go to this picture right here. This was across from my hotel, and this was when it was being built. Let's see if we could. Oh, here it is. Here's one right here. So this is what we saw across from the hotel, and this is kind of blurry, but
we know what that green cross means.
It's enough that you can actually see that it's a 2-story building. And there was like lounge areas up here at the top. But what was very interesting about this place and very ingenious is it's all glass on the 3 sides. It's glass. On the front, this white area that I don't know if you can see my mouse here, but this white area that's across here is frosted glass. And it's and I don't know if you can actually see it, but it's at the perfect height where you can see them from people from about the belly down. But you can't see their faces. And I thought that is freaking brilliant. Obviously by design. Yeah. Obviously by design.
By design.
Very cool, but very, very neat. But anyway, this place, this is inside the place. I didn't go in. I kind of wish I would. There were several of these. Now, I don't know if they actually they call them budistas. Do they do that? I don't know if that's a name. But this. I
don't know.
I just realized this dude's wearing a kilt. Or is that what that is?
Might be.
Does that look like
hard to tell?
Does that look like a kilt? I can't really tell.
It looks like something going on.
But they're walking around with these little iPad-like devices, and they're taking orders, and then the people back here, I guess, are filling the orders. And there's they got the specials of the week on there. You got the let's see. I love these names. Lemon hash plant, Chipperfy, grape cola. I mean, and there's also, if you notice, there's like little magnifying glasses on the top. So I guess is that what that is? I don't know, John.
Looks like it, yeah. So you can kind of get a good look at the product. They obviously have stuff you can drink, stuff you can eat. Here's the specials. Here we go. Early bird special, Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. So if you want to get your smoke on early, 20% off. Now, what's that say? 20% off flour. What would that mean? I don't know. Somebody help me there. What we're talking about? Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. Edibles. Buy 2, get the third for $4.20.
There we go.
It actually says it on the book.
Now this is interesting here. This thing, right? Wax. I think you heard me talk about this one time. This is what they call, I think this is what they refer to as dabs. I think I've heard people on Twitch or whatever refer to this. Right. It's like a waxy THC stuff or whatever that they heat the bowl up with a big blowtorch and then put this stuff in. But drinks, buy 2, get the third for $4.20, equal or less value. Smokestacks Friday, $5 smokestacks. What are those? Are those, it says pre-roll. I guess, were those like cigarettes maybe?
I don't know.
Possible?
I've never visited one of these stores, so I really...
Well, I guess you haven't been to... Okay. And then they're closed on Sunday. So there. If you want to get your weed on...
Gotta get there before Sunday.
Not on Sunday.
Not on Sunday.
There we go. Can get your weed on Sunday. But that was it. I thought that was actually a pretty cool deal. It was a very nice building. I mean, it had... it had all kinds. Let's see. We should find. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I missed out on this part. How could I miss this? We have to go through this. The Google reviews.
Oh,
4 stars. one of the best shops I've ever been to. I live in a state where it isn't legal, and whenever I come home to visit, I always hit the shops first, but I haven't been to that many. That's by far is the best experience. Everyone was so ... No, there we go. So let's see. We got 4 stars from them. We got Terry says wonderful experience.
Yeah.
Thanks. Let's see. Awesome staff, awesome products. I think Johnny, I think you're on to something here. You're right. Yeah. I think you're right. I never thought about that. All those people that were being nice to me, they weren't being nice to me. They were stoned.
Yeah, they were.
They were just high.
Same thing. They were stoned and
being nice to me. I like that. There we go.
So someone going to get the legal weed in Kansas there.
There had to be one. Jay, 1 star. Just stopped by for my first and last time. This place looked good, but the service is horrendous. I'm using the voice. In a world where service is horrendous. I walk in and see everyone getting help, so I wait my turn patiently for 10 minutes, and finally someone has just been sitting there. Yeah, blah, blah. Okay, so so Jay... Hey, I wonder...
That guy needs to get stoned before he goes there. Whoa.
Isn't there a Jay that listens to your show?
There is, actually. Yes.
This could be the guy, Johnny.
I think that's the guy.
This could be the guy.
That's the guy.
This guy, it's Jay Booger.
This guy needs weed. Someone needs to get this guy
some weed.
Can
somebody get Jay Phil some weed? Stat, please, or Jay Booger, if that is your real name.
Yeah.
Could be.
One of them is probably.
I think I know a Gunsman. Here we go. You know what? Their name's on their internet. I'm not going to get in trouble for this. Varner, let's see. But I tell you what, everything else it seems to be, There's
a few people that forgot to get stoned before showing up, but right. Everyone else loving it.
Rave reviews for the East of Eden. Anyway, here we go. Somebody just sent me something.
So is there any effort to legalize that in Kansas? Has that been even a topic of discussion?
It actually has been. Let's see. Let's go up here. Marijuana needs. Oh, there it is right there. Thank you for sending that. Bud tenders. Now I have to tell you, I've only been in one place that sells weed, and that was in Colorado. And I think I told that story after I had been there. And I have to say, of the guy that was actually helping us he was the biggest. To look at him, he looked like such a burnout. He was absolutely just, he looked like one of those guys. But this guy knew his shit when it came to weed.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to burp. But he absolutely had it all. This is grown on the side of a hill, dude. He has all the numbers down. He's telling you the makeup. He's talking about molecules and crap. I'm like, is this guy making this shit up? Because I don't know. I have no idea if he is, but he was really good. But anyway, back to Kansas. It has been discussed. It's been kind of every time there's elections. It is one of the questions, because there are some single issue voters out there that are absolutely just hardcore. If you say you're not in favor of it, they don't get voted for. There's people out there that are that, but I think those people are everywhere though, that are like that. But I tell you, it was very interesting what I heard. There was actually I caught part of I don't know if it wasn't really a debate. It was just a forum where the radio station I listened to, they would bring on a person that was running for, I think it might even have been governor, and they would just ask them 5 questions and let them answer it. And that was one of the questions. And some of the answers it was very interesting. They normally try to, when it comes to legalization of weed or whatever, they try to use Colorado for an example because they're the closest. And it seems like both sides of the aisle, when it comes to the people that are for and against it, are kind of playing the cards both ways. I know the ones that don't want to legalize it will focus in on Colorado having more DUIs for weed and issues with homeless people. There's certain things they grasp onto where the other side will say, well, it's made this much money. It's done this and done that. So it's really hard to kind of get through all of that to get to the truth of it. And
right.
And but of all that, I think the most interesting thing I heard was one guy who he wasn't really for or against, but he had a good point. And he said, you know, if Kansas was to legalize weed, what he did not want to see is to have it done piecemeal like so many places do. California was one of them. I think a lot of places are like this, where it's kind of like they get the foot in the door with the medicinal part of it.
Right.
And his point was very valid. He says, you know, when you do that, you put a huge burden on a whole bunch of different fashions of the workforce. You know, the police have to now monitor this and have to be trained how to deal with it. You know, what's legal, what's not legal, and you know, then they have between all that, and then maybe they legalize it for, you know, if after that they'll legalize if they legalized it for whatever, what's it called, pleasure use, recreational use,
recreational.
Then
use,
it's like, well, we'll do it, but you can only have like, you know, a couple of grams or something like that. And so then now the police, the same ones that had to go through all that crap with the medical card things, are having to walk around with scales to waste, you know, how much weed do you have? They said, you know, if they're just going to do it, just do it. And I would have to agree. If you're gonna legalize it, just legalize it and be done with it.
Yeah, and I agree too. It should have just been. It should have never been illegal.
No, well,
it
should have. It never should have been a schedule. Is it Schedule 1? I may be using the wrong
right.
term.
It should have never been.
It's the same.
It should have never been that schedule.
It's on this. Yeah, it's on the same line as say,
heroin.
And that's the big thing. Now, hopefully, I'm guessing in years in my lifetime. Hopefully, if I live that long, I think we'll live long enough to see this on a national level. I really do.
It's just that there's enough of a faction opposed to it that you have to kind of squeeze your foot through the door, and it sucks the way it's being done, and it's not convenient.
I've never really wavered on this. So I mean, but that's one of the things.
I mean, you've been consistent, and I've been consistent. Legalize it, open the door, let people do what they're gonna do, and make the stuff that is stupid illegal. Like, driving with
that's
it.
True. Yeah, that's true. Now, what I don't know, and I think we talked about this. I still don't think there is a good way to test somebody who's stoned right now, other than you know, if you just pull them over and go,
and
are you stoned? And if they freak out and run, then they're stoned. I don't know what else you can. I don't. But there's got to be something, or somebody's going to be working on something like that.
With the technology we have, that's probably a minor issue, and probably if there isn't already a way, it wouldn't be hard to come up with a way. The only reason why we don't have a readily available way to do that is because the focus has always been on what you've done that at some point in the last so many months.
Yes.
You're fired. You know, it's at this point, you know, I think I remember Brian making a point back when I lived in California. We talk about things that he thinks part of the reason why there's been such a drive and motivation to keep weed illegal is it gives employers an easy excuse to fire people.
See, I don't think that's true, because most employers, especially now that there's a lot more jobs than there are people. I don't think anybody wants to get rid of anybody. It's all has to do with what happens if somebody gets hurt. You know, it's like a driver. A driver goes and gets in a crash, and they find out, oh, this guy's been positive for weed, and you've been letting him get away with this for all this time. Now you're on the hook for that. I don't think it's just simply, oh, we don't like this guy anymore. Let's give him a drug test.
Well, yeah, but also if if someone's just not working out in the workplace, but you want to make sure you don't get a wrongful termination lawsuit or something like that, give a drug test, and you got a chance of being able to get rid of them.
Well, but you know what? There
might be some motivation there for that.
But here's the thing: that I see, I'm on the other end of the fence on that one too. If part of your job description is for me to have this job, I cannot test positive for weed, and if I go smoke weed and get busted, that's on me. That's all there is to it.
You and I have both not smoked weed because we work jobs where we were tested.
That's what I'm saying. That's my whole point. But I don't. But
it's also bullshit that the society is so hung up on requiring us to not do things that are.
But it is for those reasons though. But the whole thing is, like I said, until it's made legal, then maybe they can get beyond that. I mean, I've been an advocate for the longest time because of this, just because I smoked a lot of weed when I was young. I admit it. I mean, I was one of those people. I loved smoking weed when I was little. I keep saying when I was little. It makes it sound like I was like on a tricycle. Hey, baby.
Oh, look at Baby Dune's got his first bong.
His first bong there. Hey, Baby Dune's first bong. No, nothing like that. But I smoked a lot of weed. I did. And I enjoyed it. And I inhaled it, and yes, here we go. That was me. Back in the 30 years. About 30 years ago, actually. Actually, it was about 30 years ago.
And so if your job said, "Hey, it's okay what you do in your own home, just don't bring it to work," you'd probably go for it.
I probably would try other things. I don't think I would smoke. I don't want to actually smoke again. I mean, I quit smoking several years ago, cigarettes, and I don't want to do that. I might try the eat edible stuff or the vape stuff. I don't know. We'd see, but I can't say I wouldn't. I mean, but it'd make for an interesting. It'd make for a really interesting 5-hit show. I can tell you that. But
I tried smoking it, and I don't like smoking it. So I want to get into edibles, but I need to get some stuff and get a scale. And
you
figure
have to
out how
give
to
it a
make
shot.
butter.
Yeah, I'm not a big smoker. Yeah. I don't like. I mean, I just don't want to start doing that again. That's the whole thing. But going back to my original beef with it, when it came to the people that had the problems with weed, is all through my life, it was always used as the term gateway drug, which I guess it can be. But my problem was it was always used in the term like, if you smoke this, you're gonna kill your mom, and you're gonna go run people down, and you're gonna do all this horrible stuff, and I mean, they just make it sound like the world's gonna come to an end. And I think what happens is then you have a young person who goes and tries it, and they realize that, hey, it was a lie. I smoked it. I giggled.
So maybe they lied about those other drugs.
Exactly. I smoked it. I giggled. I woke up the next day without a hangover. They're lying. Hey, maybe this crack stuff's not so bad. And they go and try that one time, and then boom, they're done. And that's what I don't like about it. It's the lies. It's the lies that they say of what it does. You can always find the extreme example anywhere of a stoner that did something really stupid. I mean, but you can find an extreme example of a person that drank too much Coke. Or pop or whatever you want to call it, and did something stupid. So I don't know. I think sometimes too, I used to kind of fall back on the opinion that it was also done for monetary reasons, because the one thing about people who smoke weed is, at least the ones that I knew all those years ago, and some that I know now that still do, is they're all gainfully employed. You don't find a whole lot of dope smokers that are just complete bums and don't work. They're out there. Oh, trust me. But there's people that there's people that like Fruity Pebbles that don't work. So we can't outlaw that. But that's the whole point. I think a lot of times, the people that do get busted for weed, they're guaranteed to they're going to pay the fine, and they're going to go ahead and pay whatever restitution it takes, and then they're going to get out. I mean, but that's the whole point. I mean, I think there's a cash cow there. And I have to wonder sometimes if that'd be an interesting, if anybody ever, maybe I'll find that next week. I'll try to look that up. If all, say, marijuana related arrests never happened, what would the financial loss be for fines paid? That would be an interesting thing to know. Is that a huge number?
That would be.
I bet it is.
And it's bullshit too.
I agree. That's what I'm saying.
Bullshit.
And that's the whole thing. If it's being done for that reason, it's for the wrong reasons. Because there's a lot of bad. There's people out there stealing copper. I mean, there's some people that really need to be busted. And the guy that's sitting in his house, with a box of Twinkies that's half eaten in the refrigerator because he just smoked a little weed earlier.
And I think that is a problem.
He's not hurting anybody.
Some of the aspects in our judicial system that are being run for profit, and that's encouraging us to incarcerate our population.
Well, that's just it. The ones there's some that need to be, and there's some that don't need to be. I mean, that's the whole reason. You just got to figure those out. I don't know. I just, like I said, I think the places, I don't even, who's all legal now? I mean, let's see, California obviously is. I know Oregon is because I know a gal from Oregon that's on Twitch. Colorado is. Massachusetts. Now, I don't know who else, though. I think Missouri, which people hate it when I say that. I think they are legal with all of Canada, exactly, little punk. Woohoo, she says. Washington State, there you go. I think Missouri is legal for medicinal. So give that a couple of years, they'll be switched over.
Let's see. I got a map up here right now. So for recreational, Maine, Vermont, Massachusetts, Michigan. I could send you the link.
No, that's okay. Well, yeah, go ahead and send it to me.
I could do that.
Do I have it here? Do I have
that way you could, yeah.
I don't know if I have it.
Pop.
There we go. There's the Book of Face.
The Book of Face.
The Book of Face. Live on NHPRadio.com. Continue to cite. There we go. The marijuana laws. That's a lot of green there, dude.
That's a lot of
green. So what we got? Medical
marijuana.
Medical marijuana is the dark. Light marijuana is legalized, and then here you go.
And then
there's Kansas.
You're living in a sea of gray.
And there we go. No, there's the not happening. There we go. That would be me.
No.
So Texas, no. Oklahoma is medical. I was right there. Missouri medical now. That just passed recently. Arkansas, that doesn't shock me. Louisiana medical. Now Florida, I'm surprised. I figured Florida would be much like California.
Not really.
Where Johnny is right there.
Yeah.
Is that about right where I'm pointing?
No, I don't know if the shops are open yet or not. Or I think the shops had recently opened, but the lines are like out the door.
Vermont, you can go vote for Bernie and get stoned at the same time. Maine.
Yay! Double win.
There you go. Washington, as we said, Oregon. Oregonians. And Nevada. There we go. Of course, Colorado. So let's see if we could actually make this happen. Could you, wow, you can't, you could not drive coast to coast and get your weed on. Not yet. Not quite yet.
Well, you could if you went through Canada.
You can start here, go down through here. Oh, I never thought about that. You're exactly right. There we go, Johnny. You cut up through the Canadian.
You got to have a passport.
You come up here, you speak some French, you smoke some weed, you say things, you drink some beer, pop right back down here. There we go. I'll clap for Johnny on that one. There we go.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful. I knew there was a reason. I knew there was a reason we let Canada live. That's why.
Yeah,
that's why, so we can get around the laws.
All us stoners keep invading Canada. They might build a wall to keep us out.
They could, but that's okay. That's the nice thing about it. As long as you go through the front door, the wall don't matter.
And then they'll make us pay for it too.
Oh, that's okay. Got to do that. That's what taxes are for. Hey, there we go.
Hey,
there we go. Oh man.
Yeah, those were just my ticks. I was not making political comments. I was just
before we go, I have got to try this again.
We have got to talk to Vamp about.
Yes, we got to find out why Vamp.
But we figured out the solution: marijuana.
And he's gonna, if he answers the phone, he's gonna go Gators. Because that's what he does when he answers the phone. Ready to install, not now. Because if not, I'm going to call Damon and bitch at him.
Yeah, we could do that.
Damn it, he's not there. Let's see. Let's see if we can find Damon's number.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We should be able to find that.
Damon's cell phone. Exactly. I am so glad we kept this Skype. Wow.
Whoa. What is that?
That was the dialing sound I chose for some reason. That's really annoying, isn't it?
That is.
That's extremely annoying.
So that's by design?
Yes, it is, unfortunately. I didn't realize that was I was just clicking to get different sounds than everybody else had.
So this is the sound letting us know that it's dialing.
That's too much there.
Yeah, I think you pushed too many buttons.
Let's try that again. Well, usually it starts ringing by now. Aliens, that's right, aliens. That's not going to work. Hey, you know what I realized here? There is actually there is a number here for Dunkin' Donuts in the Skype. Oh, I got to find out. You got to find out.
Thank you
You're
for calling
Dunkin'.
Serving guests of Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins. Please note your call may be monitored or recorded.
It is.
You just called
Thank
Dunkin'
you for calling
Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins. If you'd like, you can send us an email via our website, dunkindonuts.com or baskinrobbins.com.
Why is this in here?
Thank you and have a good day.
Okay. I didn't hang up, by the
useful.
way. I have to know. Stop and think about this. Somebody not only went through the trouble to dial Dunkin' Donuts, but they actually added them to our contact list. Does anybody remember on NHB radio that somebody somewhere had to have called? That's interesting.
I do remember Vamp doing a series of prank calls and being proud that a memo went around about him through a company, but I don't think it was Dunkin' Donuts.
You know what?
I
didn't realize how many numbers are in here. There is a lot. There's Brian's number is in here. Damon's in here. Dunkin' Donuts, FedEx. That meant that had to
find out about their hold music.
That had to be Johnny. Now, Fiverr guy, I don't know who the hell it is. Gators is in here. Gothard is in here. JJ is in here.
Those are probably outdated numbers.
Kevin Reeves is in here. Kevin from Video Vamp Show is in here.
Well, we could call him and ask him where Video Vamp is.
Somebody called Lunchable. That's Kennedy, right? Is that his last name? Kevin Kennedy?
I think so.
You know what? We'll never know until we try. Never see. Well, let's find out. You probably won't answer the phone because it comes up all funny. I'll have him leave a message for him. That's what I can do. Kevin from Video Vamp's famous show.
ADHD Radio.
ADHD Radio live on Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern. NHBradio.com. Maybe he went.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Is it
50?
Whoa! Yeah,
that was a lot of digits.
At the tone, please record.
You don't have to guess, but
when
two.
When you finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Kevin, what's up? If this is the Kevin we know, I had a message for Vamp, and I don't know if this is the Kevin. This could be a Kevin. And I'm sorry I didn't mute your number soon enough, but I don't know how to do the math, but they would have to guess the last 2 or 3 digits of your number to call you. So you're probably...
Yeah, it was the last 3, so there's like 1,000 different combinations there.
You're cool. You're cool. It shouldn't be a problem. I don't think people have that much time on their hands. But anyway, if this is the Kevin that knows the Vamp, tell Vamp that he's... What should we tell him, Johnny?
Tell him that Dune wants to talk to him, and it was not Gators that initiated it this time.
Yes, this time it was
the first
Dune.
thing Vamp does when he calls in is blames me.
He blames Gators. There we go. All right.
Oh, by the way, you might want to mention to Vamp that it's his fault that Kristen had to watch the Candy Claw special this year.
Yes. Also his fault that my Mac Mini doesn't work. There we go.
Yes.
Word to Victor.
There we
go. Bye-bye. Just like that. Let's see. Okay, we got one that's marked simply racist.
I'm not even going to say it. There's someone who comes to mind.
Robin Slim Show. I think I called those guys. Squeaky Collar Dude.
Squeaky Collar Dude.
Oh, there's one that says the 12-year-old kid's mom. That's not creepy at all. And okay. And right below it, Uncle Dave. Wow. We could.
Uncle Dave.
One of these days, we're gonna have to make a whole show. There's one that says, I can't read it. There's all kinds of. There's a support line number. Why do I have? There's phone numbers for A Pink on here.
For what?
From Korea. Well, I've got to call this one.
Okay.
I've got to call this one.
Do you know what time it is where you're calling?
I don't even care.
Might be 3 a.m.
This is... Oh, well, you could be right. Oh, denied.
The computer says no. Nope.
Denied.
Nope. They don't want to hear from us.
Well, this is who I was calling.
Do not want to hear from us again.
Wait. I don't even see the picture on there. There's no picture. Huh. Anyway, yeah, denied.
Yeah,
there's one of these days we're going to have to, because those were just the phone numbers I had. Those were actual phones, and now we're into the Skype part. But I won't call it.
Which many of them are probably abandoned or not.
Yeah, a lot of those people use them once and then never. Like Rad's in here. Rye's in here, and of course Rye's probably changed his phone number about 50,000 times.
Probably
something like that. But the Fiverr guy and the is it really FedEx? Let's find out. Because this had to be you that did this.
Probably.
Is that it?
Welcome to FedEx. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance. FedEx is spreading cheer with no additional holiday residential search. Sorry, I didn't get that. Please tell me what you're calling about in a few words. For example, you could say...
Hold music.
Sorry for the difficulty. Let's try something different. Please choose the option that best fits what you're calling about.
Okay.
Sorry, please choose one of the following options or key in the corresponding number. 1. Schedule a pickup from my address. 2. Pick up my package from a FedEx location. 3. Shipment status and delivery information. 4. Billing and payments. 5. Find a FedEx location. 6. Get rates. Or 7. More options. Sure, you can also say technical support, FedEx office, order supplies, claims, get the status of a pickup, cancel a pickup,
technical support.
All right, please tell me what you'd like help with. FedEx.com.
Hold music.
FedEx ship. Sorry, please choose one of the following options or key in the corresponding number.
It doesn't like it, Johnny. It doesn't want to play. It doesn't want to play the home game.
Okay, you know what? Let me demonstrate how to properly do this, because somewhere I got the file from when we called FedEx, and here we go. This is when we were trying to figure out who had the better hold music. So I'll just bring this up.
I'm going to tell a story.
Riveting radio, by the way, out there for people like that.
And one thing about UPS that really helps, but not enough, is that they have really soothing hold music.
This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance purposes. Para continuar en español, oprima el 9.
No, we don't.
What would you like? I'm sorry, I didn't get that. One moment, I'll connect you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, so you didn't want to go through the whole menu.
This is a domestic shipment within the U.S. If this is an international shipment...
No, this is UPS's phone system here. And this is what the UPS hold music is.
Please hold. Your call will be answered by the first available representative.
Based on current call volume, your wait time is approximately 5 minutes.
Oh, good.
I'm digging that, man.
Yeah, it's good music. I like this.
Yeah.
So we have.
You know what? We might have to call FedEx and ask them to put us on hold to see if we could if we like their hold music better, and that will determine who I use from now on. Let's find out FedEx phone number and add them to the call here. Oh,
and
here we
if
go.
that sucks, then we can try DHL.
There we go.
Yeah,
because we need to find out if their hold music
Nash
is
was
as
digging
good.
that too. I was going to. You can cut the tension with a knife.
Yes.
There we go.
So let's see if we can get put on hold here. Hello, FedEx?
Sorry for the difficulty. Let's try something different. Please choose the option that best fits what you're calling about. You can say,
Oh, I forgot you had
schedule a
venison.
pickup from my address.
Hold
Pick
music.
up my
That doesn't work.
Hey, Pogger Monster, what's
Sorry,
going on,
please
Pogger
choose
13?
one of the following options.
What's
or
happening?
key
We
in
have
the
no clue.
corresponding
We have
number.
no clue.
One,
I am shocked. Somebody
schedule a
actually
pickup
wrote in on
from my
Mixer.
address.
The one
Two, pick
video
up my
stream nobody
package
ever
from a
watches.
FedEx
How you doing,
location.
dude? Dude or
Three,
dudess? I don't know which
shipment
one.
status and delivery information. 4, find a FedEx location. 5,
Let's
get
go
rate.
4.
We're trying to
Wait,
figure out
what
who
did
has
it
the
say
best
for five?
music here. Who has the best
the
hold
best
music?
I could swear it said
If
get
you're
raped.
Hey, listen to this. This is fun.
Sorry, if you're just a moment while I transfer you to a FedEx customer service representative.
Oh my
All right,
God.
here we go. Let's see if we get music.
This call may be monitored and recorded for
See,
quality
this is already your
assurance.
worst experience. I've not heard any music yet. I would have heard at least 1 or 2 bars by now. On the...
FedEx. My name is Will. How can I help you?
Hi, yes. I'm trying to figure out who has the better hold music, you or UPS. So could you put us on hold for just a moment so we can compare?
Seriously.
Seriously.
This is serious.
Yes, this is internet radio here.
Right. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Here we go.
What a great guy.
Yeah.
Not as good as UPS though.
Hey.
No.
I don't know.
Venison
UPS
liked
has a
it.
more driving beat to it, though.
No, this is better.
FedEx appreciates the opportunity
But
to
this
serve
interrupts you
and
with
your shipping
announcements.
needs.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that good enough?
Yeah, thank you very much for your help.
I think so.
There you
I
go.
think it was better.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, thanks.
So that's
thank
what
you
you
again.
people.
Have a nice day.
That's what you people miss on Mondays. So there we go. Pogger.
Yes,
Pogger
that's what we
13
do
said.
on Mondays.
So how's your day been? You know what? My day was shitty,
Better.
but it's gotten a little better. It's gotten a little better.
Got a little better.
It's gotten a little better.
So that's the type of stuff we do. So that's how we found out UPS is better. Now, some people get pissed off when you ask them. Like I called Nintendo once because I wanted to find out what in the deal is up with you being sold out of NES Minis all the fucking time. And
well, I think when you come off with that tone of voice, Johnny, you're probably going to get that. You're probably going to get to go F yourself. You know, hold music for you. Hey, there we go.
Hey,
Pogger
hello,
Monster. How you doing?
Pogger Monster. Yes.
Thank you for spinning the
follow.
dachshund. I appreciate it.
But no, well, it was a little tense, but Nintendo's being a bunch of it. But anyways, so at the end of the conversation, I politely asked, hey, before we hang up, could you put me on hold for a moment? I want to see what hold music you have. And he's like, what are you talking about? You just get off my phone. And I'm like, no, I want to know what hold. He's like, well, and I'm like, well, what would it take to get you to put me on hold? It's like, well, I can only put you on hold if I had a reason to put you on hold. And what I figured out eventually was that that counts against you the amount of time you put someone on hold.
I see.
As a call center employee, with
you.
analytics that are being tracked, that counts against your numbers. And so he was trying to avoid me asking him to put me on hold unintentionally for no reason was me asking him to do something that was going to mess with his numbers.
Wow.
And so yeah,
I just
the FedEx guy was very nice.
I just realized something. We don't have anything to close with. So I figured we'll just go with this. Since video. Oh, do you have something to close with? Or we can.
Well, heck, I got the closing music.
Well,
I do have the closing
I just thought we'd
music.
just change it up a little bit. This is pretty good, though.
Well, this works.
This
I
is
can grab
kinda-
45, but this is probably better.
Oh, that's okay.
I can put on more Christmas music.
No.
All right.
Can I do it? Oh yeah, there we go. This is how you end the show.
Bass.
Oh man, I love it. That's what I'm talking about. Don't forget, NHPRadio.com is the site. It's awesome. When you click on it, it goes right to Facebook. Boom, just like that. That's how we roll.
Who needs a website?
Who needs a website when you have Facebook? You know, that's what I'm talking about. Don't forget, this week, live shows every night, as long as it's Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then they're every night. If those are the nights that you're around, then we're live every night.
Yeah.
And if not, just we'll lie about it. So tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, possibly.
Yeah, tomorrow night at 8 Eastern, we do a little thing that we call...
Insert title here.
We're going to find out what's the latest with Venison, what's the latest with Brian Blues, and what's the latest with What's in Gator's record collection, and what's the new name of the show going to be this week. Because last week we called it the Jay Booger Show and tried to put on a show that Jay Booger would approve of and enjoy. And he has not written back.
He has not written back yet.
I think that's a success.
There we go.
Yes, he finally decided to fuck off. So good for him, because he hates our show.
Well, that's not nice. I don't know if we should say that to her. He might be the one fan we actually have. We just told him to go F himself. Oh,
no. Ellipsis Triangle Trap.
That's right. That's true.
That's true. So I think tomorrow...
Insert title here.
...is going to be inserted the Ellipsis Triangle Trap Show. So check that out.
I like that. You know what? I think you could do every week a brand new name. It's like a new show, a new name. Just fresh, clean slate.
The theme.
I like that.
Because
I like the way you think.
Insert title here.
The show that changes names so often, we had to put a placeholder.
Hang on. We can't step on the drop. 3, 2, 1. Bigot! Oh, yeah. Needles in the red, and I don't even care. There we go. And also, don't forget, Tuesday, Video Vamp comes on live 6 p.m. Eastern. And then he and Kevin they have their own unique kind of show. They do 2 shows all at the same time. It's really cool.
Right.
Yeah, if we can just get them to pan right and pan left, you can just listen to whichever show you really like. That would be awesome. That would work. Hey, yeah. Pissy's in the room. How you doing, Pissy? Good to see you. Just in time to watch us. Just time to watch us leave, but that's okay. We're actually on overtime right now. We're 7 minutes into this late. I don't even know what's going to happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got to go do more laundry.
Oh, speaking of laundry, I got laundry to do. There we go. 2 dudes doing laundry. That's not creepy at all.
No, not at all.
There we go. Sorry.
Nothing creepy about
that. Anyway, so Friday rolls around, there's something on. I don't know. Saturday rolls around. The guys from Outlaw Radio on. Actually, Outlaw Radio does a great show. They have live interviews and all that good stuff.
I realized I'm running out of time to do a Johnny Gators Christmas special, so I might have to do one.
I would do one if you promise. I would do it with you if you promise. That sounded wrong. I would be on the show with you. I would be on the show with you if you promise not to play Christmas music.
Well, that's the whole point of a Christmas special.
Okay. I got you. So anyway, Sunday. Wait, I forgot Saturday. 5-Hit with Dune. If the Mac works.
Yes.
We'll see.
I might even play. It's going to be the return of the Mac.
I might even play
the return of the broken Mac.
Don't tease me, bro. That's true. And Sunday, hey, it flips right back around to these cats here. And listen, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. For the people that tuned in last night to the 5-Hit show, I don't know why you did, because I was so drunk. I was so drunk last night.
That's why.
I was so drunk.
That is why.
Next week, not so drunk. That's what I'm trying. That's my goal. Next week, to not be so drunk. There we go. That's right. And then Sunday, we'll do the show and eat chili or something. All right, Johnny, I'm going to let it go with this. Take care, dude.